All right, y'all, this is a hard story to read about, so I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning. It is heartbreaking. A 4-month-old passed away after she was taken off life support on Wednesday, and she is pictured here, and so is her killer. This took place in Reed City, Michigan. So the woman who is pictured here is accused of injuring her girlfriend's 4-month-old baby girl to the point that the sweet baby died. 31-year-old Savannah Miller has been charged with murder, but she was initially first charged with child ABUSE. Renzi McCall was taken to the hospital on July 21st with just a long list of injuries. Reportedly, child ABUSE that took place that led to her unfortunate death happened at the apartment that Savannah shared with her girlfriend, Amber McCall, and Amber is Renzi's mother. So the lady, woman, monster, whatever you want to say, pictured here, this is Savannah. Savannah dated, or was girlfriends, whatever, with the baby, Renzi, who is pictured here, her mother, Amber. I just want to make sure y'all understand that. So Savannah was watching Renzi while Amber was working, and she got off around 1:40 a.m., and I believe I read that she worked at a restaurant. As soon as she got off, Amber immediately started to try to call Savannah, but her calls and texts all went unanswered. Amber and one of her co-workers showed up to the apartment then, but they weren't able to get inside. They were eventually able to peek through a bedroom window where they saw Savannah asleep. After they screamed at Savannah and banged on the window, they were finally able to get her to wake up, and she opened the door for them. Savannah did. It was said that both Amber, the mother, and her female friend that she worked with, her co-worker, walked into the room that Renzi was in, and they saw Renzi in a pack and play. The baby was reportedly lying on her back, face up, and she was lying on top of a blanket. It was said she had bruises all over her body, and the worst was a very severe injury to her right eye. She had bruising on her stomach and hips, just everywhere. Renzi was unresponsive at that time, so Amber's co-worker felt her stomach and she was not breathing, but 2 seconds later, she did start to breathe. They immediately called 911 and the baby was taken to a hospital. Savannah was eventually arrested on one count of child ABUSE, and investigators were able to talk to her about what happened that night. It's unreal. Savannah allegedly told them that she had been sober for about 3 to 4 months on the night that was in question where Renzi was abused, and she had recently posted what I'm about to show you on Facebook. This, 4 months sober today. She posted that 5 days ago. She said that after 3 or 4 months sober, for some reason that night she wanted to DoorDash a 10-pack of mini Fireballs. She says she doesn't know why she did that. She reportedly was of average height and weight, but she admitted that her tolerance was very low to alcohol since she had not supposedly had anything to drink in like 4 months. Savannah, of course, ended up claiming that the injuries were results of several accidents that occurred over the night, including falling from her bed and falling from a kitchen counter. She also claimed that she hit the baby's head on a sharp edge while she was exiting the kitchen. She did admit that she was the one in charge of the baby's well-being at the time, and she said the whole night was very blurry. Well, maybe you shouldn't have drank while you were keeping your girlfriend's baby. She is now facing a number of charges, including first-degree child ABUSE, second-degree child ABUSE, felony murder, and second-degree murder. She was initially given a $150,000 bond on the one count of the child ABUSE, but now that she has had upgraded charges, her bond has been revoked and she will stay behind bars, hopefully for a very long time. Now, recently, some of Savannah's stepsisters, I think there were like 2 of them, spoke to a local news outlet about Savannah. They said they had been trying to sound the alarm about Savannah's behavior for several years. They said that she was really a good manipulator and shouldn't have been in Reed City and should have been in jail instead already. They said they even tried to tell law enforcement that Savannah was a danger to her own biological children, and reportedly she had 3 sons. They said they had always been concerned about the boys' well-being, and if that meant protecting them from their own mother, then so be it. They said they had been trying for years to serve justice on her because this was not her first instance of child ABUSE or pain she inflicted on children. Unreal. They said that they will be at all of Savannah's court hearings and fighting for justice for this baby girl. They stated that Amber obviously had no clue about Savannah when she moved in with her, especially since she didn't have any previous charges filed against her. Savannah is scheduled back in court on August 1st. There's a GoFundMe to help pay for funeral expenses and to help Amber if you're interested in donating. This is so super sad. I'm glad Savannah is finally behind bars, but I hate it took a child's death for her to get there. May justice be served for baby Renzi, and my heart and prayers go out to all of her family.